I start? I already want three volunteers. Who can be three volunteers? Please raise your hand. Okay, I'll pick up now randomly. Suhas,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you are the first volunteer. Okay. Uh, Mudita, you are the second volunteer.
Okay, ma'am.
And Siri, you are the third volunteer.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So Suhas, Mudita, and Siri, right? So before I start that, how to write a abstract, let's play a game. Okay. So there are two lies and one truth here. Okay. So first is my research project tested algae that grow in the dark. I invented a pencil that converts sound to electricity. And the third statement is I studied how coffee affects plant growth. So, from all of you can vote, and the three volunteers can answer what are the two lies and one truth here. I'll be giving you 45 seconds. Suhas, can you
Yeah.
identify the two lies and one truth here?
Ma'am, I think
Uh,
1 and 3 are the lies and 2 is the truth.
okay. And why do you believe so?
It sounds a bit ridiculous, but I feel in this type of game, it's always that which is the correct one.
No, it's a real. It means I want to connect this with the abstract part. That's why I'm asking you that why did you feel that I invented a pencil that converts sound into electricity? Why do you believe this? Okay. Siri, can you answer me the two lies and one truth here?
I think that the third one is the truth.
Okay. And why do you believe that the third one is the truth?
Well, for starters, I think the second one sounds kind of unlikely, and I feel like the third one will kind of be the easiest to do. Like it sounds more plausible.
Okay. Who is raising hand? Please, yeah, go ahead. Sahas, yeah, Sahas, go ahead.
Ma'am, I feel the first one is accurate because algae glowing in the dark is bioluminescence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you found some connection, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so this is what happens, now if I share you the three statements, Siri was like the third is truth, Suhas was right, second is truth. Now Sahas is telling me the first is truth. Mudita, what about you?
Ma'am, I think the first one is true. I agree that algae could be bioluminescent and
Okay, okay,
produce some kind of
okay.
glow.
Okay. So excellent, Mudita. So we have seen some very creative ideas which came up, like, even Suhas told that it sounded a bit ridiculous, the second statement that I invented a pencil that converts sound into electricity. Okay, so can you notice that some statements sounded believable and others didn't? And what clues did you use to decide that what was true? As Mudita mentioned it, and Suhas also mentioned that first is looking true because this is a fact that the algae glow in the dark because they have that genes which is which the process is called bioluminescence. Am I right? So you all the people looked for details or say evidence, and then you proved that the first one is right. Okay, this is what precisely readers also do. Okay, so with your abstract, and so abstract with full vagueness or exaggerated claims make readers doubt the whole paper. Okay, so just like you doubted some of the statements. Okay, so in research writing or especially in an abstract, we can't afford that confusion, right? So every sentence must be clear, specific, and evidence based. Secondly, the best abstract answers these three simple questions. Okay, so the three simple question are why was it done, how was it done, and what was it found. Okay, so now all of you have experienced, how it is hard to tell that fact from fiction without clear information, right? So Coming to the before we dive into writing the abstract, we have already seen what is right, what is wrong. Okay, so an abstract is basically follows this section and description. So the first is the introduction, so you can briefly introduce your project using an important statistic or by briefly describing the broad problem of topic or project idea. So the possible sentence started can be, dash main topic of your project is important because. Okay, so for example, I have given here battery longevity is important because it impacts the efficiency and cost effectiveness of electronic devices. Okay, then coming to the second part, that is the purpose and explanation of the goal of your project and your hypothesis. Okay, so the purpose of this study was dash based on the project question and test the hypothesis dash. You can add your hypothesis. So the purpose of the study is to compare the longevity of Energizer and Duracell batteries in devices with varying current range and test the hypothesis that Energizer batteries will last longer than Duracell batteries. Okay, so coming to the methodological part, a brief one sentence description of how you conducted your experiment. To do this, I dash briefly describe your methods in the past tense. To do this, I conducted experiments or we conducted experiments measuring the voltage maintenance of Energizer and Duracell batteries across low, medium, and high current drain devices. So the results is a brief explanation of how your data and any trends that they show that my data is showing and describing the result. Or if you don't have results yet, you can have something like, at the time of writing data analysis was not complete. If your data analysis is not complete, so however I expect to see either dash or dash or possible trends, whatever you expect from your research. So my data show that Energizer maintained its voltage 3% longer in low drain, 10% longer in medium drain, and 29% longer in high drain devices compared to Duracell. So, what can be your conclusion? So, an explanation of the claim you made based on your data and whether or not the data support your claim. So, in conclusion, that you found that my data support my hypothesis. If you don't have your result yet, leave this section blank. Okay. So, in conclusion, I found that my data support my hypothesis that Energizer batteries last longer than Duracell batteries across varying current drain levels. This is how you start. This is an example. You don't have to use I conducted experiments. Always write your abstract in a third person. Okay. So the five parts are always remember BOMRC. So say background or introduction. Okay. Second is the objective. Third is the method part. Fourth is the result, and fifth is the conclusion. Okay, so you can write about the background part, that is one or two sentences about the bigger picture, why it is important and why your topic is important or objective, what exactly have you decided to do or did you aim to do in the objective part. In the methodological part, you can how did you do it, okay, and whatever the tools, sample or say statistical analysis you performed or what was your approach. It can be short, but it should not be too detailed. Okay. The results part, the key findings or the trends you believe, and number or directional statement. Okay. Increased or this is a significant increase of 5% or 10%. Conclusion, what your results mean and why this matter. Okay. So think of your abstract like a trailer. How many of you have seen movies based on the trailer of the movie? That अरे यार इसका तो ट्रेलर बहुत अच्छा था, अरे यार इसका तो ट्रेलर खराब था, I will not go for this movie. How many of you have done that? So yeah, this is so think yeah, so think your abstract as an the movie trailer of your research paper, then submit your abstract. Okay. So so what would be What should be there in an abstract? It depends upon on the field also. It can be science related or non-science or journal or conference. So, but these are the five things you should always keep in mind. Yes, Suhas, Sonam, sorry. Okay. So, what should be there in an abstract? Statement about the aim of the project, statement to introduce the topic, and statement about the method used to conduct the research, statement about the result, and statement providing some discussion about the results. Okay. So you can also feel that यार अभी तक तो मेरा literature analysis ही हुआ है. I just have read the literature analysis or the data analysis part. Okay. So don't pressurize yourself that you know you have to conclude everything in abstract. Whatever you have done up till now, you can submit. And you know what happens, if you are doing this an early stage and you are presenting your paper, or say through oral presentation of whatever work you have up till now, you can have a different perspective from different people who can judge your abstract, or who can judge your paper also. So you can get a new ideas when you start sharing this results, or say the methodology part, what different you can do in your future research also. So don't worry, don't pressurize yourself that my project has not been finished and I have done only literature part, or I have done data analysis part. Whatever you have done, just summarize it into a smaller version, that is an abstract part, and just submit it, icon stars. So we'll also go through that website. Okay. So this is the tips for the first timers I always follow. Okay. So write in a third person, which is preferred, that this study investigate instead of I investigated. Keep it very short, that is 150 to 250 word. Use simple and precise language. Be factual, avoid I think or I feel. And in any research, I think, I feel, or maybe are not the words to be used anytime. You should be confident about your research, whatever you are doing. Avoid copying from introduction. An abstract is a mini version of the entire paper. Okay. So you can start with the activities of color coding exercise, highlight, you can background in yellow, methods in blue, results in green, significance in pink. This helps, if anything is missing. So see, this is what I have done. So the aim of the project you can highlight in yellow, then to introduce a topic in pink, then about the methods you can start with blue, then about the results in green, and providing some discussion if there are any discussion in gray. Okay. Okay, so now your call to action is, does my first sentence set context? Does it state my objective? Does it hint any method? Does it show my result? And does it conclude the impact? Okay, now coming to the global icon stars. Okay, you to submit your abstract here. So it includes your first name, last name, phone number, email address, age, school ID card, your abstract title. Okay. So here before submitting in the Word format, okay, there are some abstraction submission guidelines you have to always follow. Not about this conference. There are various conference going around the world. Okay, you should always follow the submission guidelines, because there are high chances if you don't follow the guidelines, whatever they have mentioned on the website, you will get rejected on the basis of, if you don't follow the submission guidelines. So what will be the font and size? Your title should be 14 bold Times New Roman. The body, say that 200 to 250 words should be 12 Times New Roman. Alignment justified. Line spacing 1.5. Abstract must be between 250 to 300 word, excluding title and author detail. You can exclude the title and author detail. Okay, the abstract obviously should be written in English and clear and concise. Uh, Include author names, affiliations, and email of the corresponding author below the title. Use APA citations. Co-authors allowed maximum 3. Okay, and how you have to submit your file. So first author name, if I say Suhas or Sonam, so Sonam, then the line and the abstract title. What would be the title? Hash key. Whatever the title is of your abstract title. For example, if the abstract title It's a disparities in mortality and incidence ratio, and you are doing the 3D bioprinting. So your first author name, say if my name is Dr. Pooja Bachani, so my author, sorry, this is author last name, so Pooja Bachani, so Bachani underscore, potassium solubilizing bacteria used for agricultural purpose. Yeah, yeah. Suhas, yes, Suhas.
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask about the APA citations. How do we mention it and what are they about?
So
Like which
APS,
sources?
yeah, so Google Scholar you can use. So APA citation, you can go on Google Scholar. So can you see your influence?
Yes, ma'am. So like where
Yeah.
the
So can
sources
you
we have
see the,
inferred our data
yeah,
from.
yeah, yeah. So this
Okay.
is AP. So but not necessary in abstract, okay? Sometimes they mention in abstract, sometimes. So if your say data analysis or something is remaining, you can always go with maximum two to three reference in abstract. Don't go for more than two to three references in your abstract.
Okay, ma'am.
So can you see this APA citation, Suhas?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Who is having doubt? No? Yeah, Minakshi.
So I actually have two doubts. So for the title, that would be the title that we've given to our paper, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And also for the ID card, school ID card. So I'm actually not affiliated with any organization right now. Like I completed my bachelor's. So then what
Okay.
ID card do I use?
Oh, okay. So if you've completed your bachelor's, do you have that older ID card for
Yes.
now? Yeah, so you can upload that.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Or you can upload Aadhaar card if possible, Minakshi.
Yeah, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubts? Sonam.
It's the same kind of question, basically. Like, I just graduated high school recently, and I haven't gone to my college hasn't started yet, so I don't have my ID card. So what do I put?
You can put your Aadhaar card or the older ID card.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Amishi, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Sonam? Yes, Sonam.
No, no, sorry, I was trying to like put it down. I don't know.
Okay. Anish? So
No.
I'm giving all of you 5 minutes, okay? If you can write your abstract in 5 minutes, like whatever it is. So I'll again pick up three random volunteers. So I'm giving you 5 minutes, just write your abstract. Whatever research you are doing.
Ma'am, actually, I joined a little late, so could you please tell which topic do we have to write an essay?
Not an essay, Amishi. You have to write an abstract on whatever research you are doing, right? You are doing on vaccines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So whatever you have learned up till now, summarize that in 100, 200 words.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, even I have joined a little late and I still
Okay.
haven't chosen my topic. So like
Okay.
yeah.
Vihan, can I
Yes.
ask what is the topic about your topic, or have you started your literature review?
No, not till now.
Not till now. So, will you be starting by next week?
Yeah, I think so, I believe.
Okay, so you can submit your abstract, of literature review also, whatever you have done up till now, what you think your data could go like, or what could be the trend, and what hypothesis you're going to make. Yeah, so
Actually,
this
I
is
haven't done anything till now.
no worries. So those who have not done, don't write. But those who have, I think everyone has started. Anish has, Suhas, Sahas, Amishi, Siri has already submitted the paper. Sonam, Meenakshi, Gauri. I'm sorry, Siddharth is there, na? Not Gauri. Can you all switch on your camera so I can see? the students face working, at Global R Hub. We are working with students at Global R Hub because some of I am not aware about. What happened, Gauri? It's not interesting.
No, it isn't. It's not an exam and came back.
Okay, okay. So I'm giving all of you 5 to 10 minutes. Try to write. Amishi, where is your camera? Siri, Mudita, Minakshi, switch on your cameras, please. So this is how you can write, you know. So fish are highly perishable commodity and unhygienic fresh fish supply chains have been documented over the past 2 decades in sub-Saharan Africa. Fishers spend long hours on boats with no provision of sanitary facilities, and even after landing, they are often in environments without sanitary facilities. This is kind of an introduction that why your research is important, or say that it's an intro part. Okay. So this is about the aim of the project. Now coming, the purpose of the present study was to explore the impacts of water, sanitation and hygiene practice in an artisanal fishery on food safety by analyzing water samples in close contact with fresh fish at various checkpoints from capture to sale at the local market along the shores of Lake Malawi. That is the statement to introduce your topic. Okay. Now, coming about the methods. The four checkpoints included fishing boats at the fishing ground before fishing commenced, that is n equals to 95, that is number of samples, and in the same boats at the landing site before offloading fresh fish, that is again n equals to 95, with fresh fish transporter at the landing site n equals to 71, and among vendors at the market, that is n equals to 63. Escherichia coli or E. coli was found in high statement. This is a statement about the results. A high percentage of samples at each of the four checkpoints during the dry, wet, and cold season. The highest risk for contamination, that is represented by E. coli concentration, was the transition from transport to vendor, regardless of the season during which the samples were taken. The product value chains demand food safety. Now, the statement is about some discussion. Okay, so the results of the present study have potential application in forming future interventions to develop behavioral change strategies regarding hand washing and toileting practices, norms unique for highly mobile fishing communities through the integration of hardware and software solution and using better quality water to store fish on the boat and transport and at the market. So whatever project whoever is doing, please see that how can you write. So if you're not done, you're not reached your data analysis part, that's okay. So whatever you have done, you can submit the abstract up till that. So if you've done say till literature survey and why your thing is important, you can directly coming to the statement providing some conclusion or discussion of what trend do you think it would follow. So don't pressurize yourself, because you should not be putting anything in abstract which you have not done. Researchers or the scientists, they actually write the abstract. There are two ways of writing. They write the abstract after all the research is over and they want to summarize it, because abstract is written in a very later stage. Uh, but some researchers write initially to see that what is the aim of the project and what trends do want to follow in the future. So depends what kind of researcher you are. Anish, can you share your abstract?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, please do. Anish, can you read louder? Like, what is the introduction part? What
And
work, methodology? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the thrust of the Hall effect thruster actually depends critically on optimizing ionization process within the discharge channel. This study employs a theoretical framework grounded in quantum mechanical scattering theory
to investigate electron-atom interactions and their influence on ionization cross-sections. By integrating phase shift calculation with Boltzmann velocity distributions, we determine the optimum velocity ranges that maximize ionization probability. The findings indicate that the ionization saturates beyond a certain velocity thresholds, and slope-based analysis reveal on an optimum velocity window consistent with experimental Hall thruster operation 44.4 kilometers to 88.8 kilometers per second. These new improved values yielded an increased ionization rate of 4.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13 meter cube per second per meter cube per second. Recent advancements in electron control methods and potential modes for electron atom collisions further strengthen the framework. This research bridges microscopic scattering theory with macroscopic thruster design, offering replicable insights for improving plasma thrust plasma propulsion.
See, so if I remember, Anish, your optimization part was remaining and you had some placeholder there, right? Until you
No,
proved.
no, everything is done.
Yeah,
We
so I'm
shift.
just giving example to others, that if anything is remaining, you can search for the trend or what trend will actually follow. So for example, Hall thruster operation 44.4 kilometer per second and 88.8 kilometers 0.8 kilometer per second. Okay. So he proved by some, optimization. And if, anything in data analysis part is remaining, you can obviously put a placeholder there or a blank space there that, I feel that the Hall thruster operation, in which process do you follow, Anish, for, proving this 44.288?
It is actually a lot of theoretical calculations. Like first we did a Boltzmann distribution, we found the range where maximum area is there, and then we put it in the formula we used to calculate that, and then from that we found the velocity in meters per second when we
Yeah.
converted to, and
Yeah,
then
so
we
but
compared
the
it to a
but
theoretical
any
framework.
anything was there in your mind before you put this figure that this would be the trend?
It was there was no we were just going to first this was improving thrust was actually efficiency. Then in the last session we realized that ionization affects more thrust than efficiency, so we switched it up in the last moment.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so it was like first
So
we were hoping for efficiency, but then we realized it is more dependent on materials. So
okay,
we
okay. So I request all of you to submit your abstract as soon as possible for because for global Arab students is free of cost and for outsiders it's yeah, it's a $60. Suhas or Sahas, you want to share something regarding the abstract part?
Ma'am, we are still doing the data analysis, but I just prepared a rough abstract of what I will be doing. Shall I send it to you?
Y- No, you can share it now also if you're comfortable that
Ma'am,
this is
I need a few minutes. I'm just putting the
no,
last.
no worries. Amishi, what about you?
Ma'am, like I'll send it by tomorrow.
Okay. And Siri, can you share your abstract if you've written?
I'm still working on the last but two bits.
Hello? Can you share
I'm
your
still work.
abstract, Siri?
I'm still working on the last two bits.
Okay. Mudita, I know you have done literature, you just started with the literature part, but still you can submit your abstract.
Ma'am, I can submit it by either today evening or tomorrow, sometime afternoon.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
set
Okay. Meenakshi, what about you?
Yes, I'm still in the process of writing it.
Okay. Sonam?
I'm writing the references and all the citations.
Okay. Okay. So don't put more than two or three references in your abstract. Make sure that you don't put two or three references. If
Okay.
you don't put also, it will do.
Oh, okay, okay then.
Yeah.
Then I'm done.
You done? Can we
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. S- How do I share?
There's a share button.
Got it. Here. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Is this all right, or is
So you can read it, you can give example to others also that how you have written your abstract.
sorry?
So can you read this abstract?
Read it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I wrote, the Indian and Singaporean real estate markets are among the top investment destinations in the Asia Pacific region, attracting significant foreign equity investments. This study provides a comparative analysis of the financial performance drivers of top real estate companies in India and Singapore. Through statistical analysis, key differences in financial structures, capital utilization, and profitability drivers were identified. The findings reveal that return on capital employment (ROCE) significantly influences net profitability in both markets, though other financial ratios exhibit varying impacts. For Indian real estate firms, stock turnover ratio and debtor turnover ratio are critical determinants of financial performance, whereas for Singaporean firms, liquidity management and macroeconomic conditions play a more significant role. The study also highlights the Indian firms maintain a more balanced capital structure, while Singaporean companies exhibit higher leverage and operational efficiency. Moreover, statistical tests indicate that the mean differences in net profitability ratio, current ratio, debt to capital employed ratio, and creditors turnover ratio between Indian and Singaporean real estate companies are insignificant. However, significant differences exist in debt equity ratio, stock turnover ratio, debt to turnover ratio, and ROCE. While FDI growth rates are comparable within the two countries, inflation rates vary significantly, impacting investment decisions and cost structures. This study
So
suggests that Indian firms should, yeah,
how many words are there in this abstract?
around 300, not including like the title and all.
Okay, okay,
You can,
okay, okay. So make sure that your abstract should not be so long that the readers also get tired. So it should be
right.
engaging. Okay, it's a good thing you have written, but it should also be engaging at the same time.
Sure, sure.
Sure. Anyone who wants to share? Okay, so Gauri, do you want to share?
No, not particularly.
Yeah, I did not get you. Yeah, Gauri.
No, I think I'm still working on it.
Okay. So, all of this, yes, 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 Sahas. Go ahead.
Mom, I've made a rough abstract. It's not the main abstract because I'm still doing the data analysis, but
Yeah.
shall I show it?
Yes, 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 yes. See, both the abstract we had till now, they were completed. Okay. So, Sahas is still working on the project. Let's see how he has written the abstract. Yeah.
Mom, it's 218 words.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
In India, smallholder farmers face significant post-harvest losses and diminished profits due to an inefficient, multi-layered supply chain and inadequate cold storage infrastructure. This research, which I'm doing, proposes a novel computer science-enabled direct D2C platform to eliminate intermediaries and sustainable agricultural supply chain. The model integrates a suite of technologies, which is Internet of Things, where we're using the sensors for real-time monitoring of temperature and humidity within cold chain logistics, and machine learning, which algorithms for predicting spoilage and optimizing the bulk order logistics. The platform operates bulk orders to enhance the logistical efficiency and economic viability. The methodology involves a secondary data analysis to architect and validate the proposed model. Existing empirical studies on IoT-based cold chain monitoring, ML-driven predictive analysis in perishable supply chains, and food provenance synthesized to simulate the platform's potential impact. The analysis focuses on how the technological integration directly addresses the key gaps, including the lack of holistic frameworks that combine technical and business solutions. The proposed system is designed to reduce spoilage by maintaining optimal storage conditions, increasing the farmer income by facilitating direct bulk sales, and build customer trust through verifiable quality data. The findings from the secondary data suggest that such an integrated approach can significantly enhance the supply chain resilience, profitability for farmers, and reduction of food waste, providing a scalable blueprint for tech-driven agriculture reform in India.
Mm.
Mom, you're
Okay.
muted.
Yeah. Suhas, it was very nice to see your abstract.
Mom,
You're still
Sahas.
working on. Sorry, Sahas. Both are twins. I get confused.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yeah.
I'll come up with the
So
main thing with my mentor.
yeah. No worries. So you can discuss with Abhishek sir, and you can come up with the polished version of your abstract and whatever
Ma'am,
trend you. Yeah,
but how is it overall?
it's very good. You've written very well, but I have to see if it's a AI generated. I have to also check the plagiarism. So all your
Okay,
abstract will undergo a plagiarism and AI generation check also.
okay, ma'am.
So make sure that you are writing and rephrasing your abstract accordingly. Okay. Any other doubts? Any other doubts related to the website, icon stars?
So I actually kind of joined late. If you could summarize the entire thing.
Sorry, Rhythm, I will share you the recording. I already have the recording. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Any other doubts? Suhas, Sahas, Sonam, Anish, Amishi, Minakshi. Okay, everyone have a smile on their face and try to write an abstract. Okay,
Ma'am,
and don't
I am
pressurize yourself.
sorry, ma'am. I'm
Yeah,
ready with a rough abstract, like you told us to start 10 minutes ago.
yeah,
I wrote down one. Can I speak
yeah,
about
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
sure.
can.
Sure.
See, I like people who come, like they're volunteering that I want to share the research.
Ma'am, can you see my
So,
screen?
uh, yeah,
Ma'am, it's very small, ma'am.
no worries,
I
no
only thought
worries,
about it now. And
no
it's
worries.
basic
Go
as
ahead,
well.
go
Um,
ahead.
India faces a critical financial literacy deficit, particularly among youth aged between 18 and 30. A 2019 SEBI report found only 27% of the country's population is financially illiterate. This gap impedes prudent saving and investment methods, hindering long-term economic security. This study aimed to develop and evaluate Cero, a web-based digital platform designed to improve financial literacy for Indians aged between 18 and 30. The objective was to determine if gamified learning, guided by habit loop and nudge theories, could effectively enhance financial knowledge and engagement. The research follows a design-based approach. The Cero digital web application was developed featuring interactive gamified modules on saving and investment. Its efficacy was measured through a controlled trial with a pre and post intervention assessment of users' financial literacy scores and platform engagement metrics. And also an AI buddy which would help with basic tips for students and people who have doubts regarding finance.
I think
That's
this
it.
is best, but have you done the data analysis part, Suhas?
Not
Or
yet,
are you
mom.
there? So if you're not done also, you can just write the trend. This is what the trend you would be seeing.
Because the only, I think we had some
Yeah,
data
you
about
can write
SEBI
about
and
the hypothesis if possible. You had a one alternative and null hypothesis. If
right, right.
even I was there in your session, right? And you're working with two or three variables or one variable.
Okay. So like the age
Yeah,
factor, the gender factor, and all that. Okay.
yeah.
Sure, ma'am.
So yeah, you can polish accordingly. Yeah. Any other doubts? Okay. Thank you all. I hope that everyone submit their abstract by next week.
Ma'am, I had a doubt.
Go ahead,
Ma'am
Sahas.
Salas. Ma'am, so is I don't have an idea where will we be submitting, like publishing our research. So where are we publishing our research?
So you are not publishing, you're going to present your research paper in the conference at Icon Stars. So, Sahas and Suhas, the publishing will take place after you are going to, the sessions are remaining with Abhishek sir, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the publication would be there afterwards, after your all the deliverables are completed. This
Okay.
is the platform, this the conference is the platform to, present your research, okay? And to uplift your profile also that you have attended an international conference.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts, any other queries?
No.
So in conference, there are three speakers, invited speakers who are coming from foreign universities. Also, they would, when you present your paper, they would be giving their perspective also, sharing their ideas also. So you will get a clear picture on your project also. It's a very good platform. Okay. So go to Icon Stars, first prepare your abstract and then submit your abstract accordingly. Okay, chalo. See ya. Bye. Have a nice day, everyone.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.